Oh, good morning, Aoi. Yeah, I'm okay. I slept like a baby. I feel great. A typical day at Tomoe Dormitory starts with Aoi waking everyone up. She gets up early, makes breakfast, and sounds the wake-up call. She's like everyone's mom. The room I'm staying in at Tomoe Dormitory is a lovely room with full tatami mats. I don't have a bed exactly, I just sleep on a futon directly on top of the mats. The futon is just a thin cushion, not more than a few centimeters thick. Normally, after waking up, you put it in a closet called oshiri, and then take it out again when you're ready to go to bed for the night and spread it out. So when you wake up in the morning, the first thing to do is fold up your futon and put it in the closet. Karen, good morning. Karen's fixated on the television. She's watching a news broadcast featuring a stray cat who had 8 kittens at once. It's become the talk of the town. She's so moody. She can be scary when she's mad, but I kinda feel like she acts tough for everyone's sake. I guess if Aoi's the mom, then Karen's the dad, though she wouldn't be too happy if I said that to her. Sakura, on the other hand, is quiet and refined. Maybe she'd be their spoiled daughter. Aoi seems like she can whip up any kind of food out there, but for breakfast she usually goes the traditional Japanese route. White rice, miso soup, omelets, and pickled vegetables. It's incredibly yummy. None of the meals Aoi makes are particularly elegant, but they have a gentle taste. I'm fine. Before I came to Japan, I did intensive training, so this is a piece of cake for me. Okay, I better hurry up and eat so I can get ready for school. Today's the second weekday since I've come to Japan, so that means I gotta go to school. You think so? I was really worried if people in Japan could understand me or not. My Japanese isn't weird. No, I learned the basics from sensei, but the rest I learned from manga and anime and stuff like that. I think learning with something you actually want to read is the best way to improve. A weird guy who lives in my neighborhood. Well, I don't actually know what he does for a living. Normally he just lounges around, but every now and then he goes to the other countries, and he can speak a lot of languages. Now I think about it, what's his deal anyway? After walking a bit through the tranquil countryside landscape, we reach a residential area. If we get on the train at the station and go a few stations down, we'll be in Okawa, where our school's at. We will, but... why is there so many people? There's a huge crowd of people in front of the station. All of these people are gonna get on the same train? On Friday, I took the bus directly from Narita. What's the matter? I'm gonna die? Just how hard is this gonna be? Aoi and Karen, why do you look so amused about this? I know it's not Karen, but I can't pronounce it properly. Being inside a Japanese commuter train is heck! The train slides up to the platform, filled to the brim with people. The train is so full that it doesn't look like we can get on. I guess we'll have to wait for the next train, but I can't believe it. But the station attendant starts cramming people into the train. No way. Absolutely no flippin' way, is what I think as I'm pushed into the train and jammed tightly into crevice between people. This isn't just getting on a train, it's more like getting put on a train by force. People, and yes, more people in all directions, squeezed together without a single gap. It's not just that I can't walk, even slightly changing position is impossible. People are too close, but the pressure's so tight I can't even think about it. The train approaches a curve, the jam-packed masses shift their weight in unison, and of course all that pressure leans on me. My insides are gonna come out. My insides! Oi and Karen look on in amusement as I wail in pain. Dang, the only one who's worried about me is Sakura. I thought I was gonna die. It was a mere 10 minutes, but it was pure heck. People who commute to the city center have to withstand that for over an hour? Japanese people are crazy. Thank you, your kindness reaches to the bottom of my heart. I gotta ask, how are you guys acting like you're fine after this? Inside the train, I was near the three of them, so it could have been exciting to be squeezed. So close to them, but I didn't have the composure to even think about it at that time. Not just Karen and Aoi, but even Sakura seems so calm about this. Japanese schoolgirls are fearsome. In Japan, the classes aren't divided based on the grades you get. In my country's high schools, the classes in each grade are split up based on your skill level. I'm in the highest level class because I studied myself to death to win the chances to come to Japan. On the other hand, in Japan the classes aren't divided that way. Students with good grades and bad grades are all grouped together. I thought Karen, Aoi, and Sakura must have similar grades since they're all in the same class, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. Right now we're learning about Japanese history, specifically right before Japan entered the Edo period. That was the age when sword-carrying samurais were the most active. I'm really interested in this subject, but there's too many kanji in the schoolwork. There's no way I can read all of this. Looks like I have no choice but to concentrate on listening to the teacher's lectures. Either way, my grades here won't count back in my own country, so I want to at least enjoy it as entertainment as much as I can. We'll pretend I didn't slip up there, yes. Inside the classroom, it's usually very quiet. There aren't any students chit-chatting or messing around on their phones. Japanese people really are serious, just like they say. Well, if you get caught using your phone during class, it'll be confiscated. There's a sign about that. Someone taps me on the back. The girl sitting behind me holds out a piece of paper. For me? When I make a questioning gesture, she nods, so I accept it from her. It's a light pink page with a memo pad with a cute rabbit character printed on it. The letters are written with round shapes and squeezed closely together. I thought Japanese students were really serious, but maybe not. I guess this is how they communicate during class without phones. So what's written here? To Sakura and Aoi. He seems decent as far as guys go, but we don't know what he's really thinking. All men are wolves. You guys are clueless, so be careful. This isn't addressed to me, is it? I make eye contact with Karen. She's glaring. She's absolutely, hatefully glaring at me. I turn to the girl behind me. She's laughing so much her shoulders are shaking. Hold on. Cut it out. I'm the one who's gonna get yelled at by Karen later. This is absurd. It's not my fault. I grumble as I rub a bump on my head. Karen, I know there's a lot of times in manga, people get amnesia by getting hit, but isn't that just like a superstition or something? No matter how much you hit a person, I don't think they'll really lose their memory. She hits me right on top of the bump. Ow. Yep, I forgot. I mean, I don't even remember what I'm forgetting. I don't have a clue what's going on at all. Oh, I see. So that's what's the threat. If you don't forget it, you'll get hurt. Means I learned something today. I also don't really like the idea of being told I'm friends with a girl who responds to everything with violence. Your personality is a pain in the butt. After saying that, they start to move in succession. Bread for lunch today? Does that mean we're just gonna eat some plain slices of bread? Sounds kinda lacking. Wow, I see, that's kinda unexpected. I didn't imagine Japan was a country where they'd eat that much bread. Wow, I can't wait to try it. The area in front of the store is just overflowing with students. I guess many of them are after the Millet Filet Cutlet Sandwich. They grip their coins and rush in. The scene is almost like, ah. No way. No more crowded trains. I'm gonna get everything squeezed out of me like toothpaste. I'm gonna be empty. I don't? I don't gotta get squeezed? Huh? After saying that, Aoi slides up into the crowd. Just like that, she's smoothly absorbed into the mass of people. Oh no, Aoi's so petite and little though. Is she gonna be okay? I'm kinda worried. I should go instead of her. Yeah. The seconds tick by as I wait full of worry. Aoi, as nonchalantly as she was when she went in, pops out of the crowd carrying an armful of bread. Thanks. Karen rustles Aoi's hair. When I look at Aoi, an animal comes to mind. A dog. Like a beagle. Aoi forces herself away from Karen's hand. I look at her and she seems a little embarrassed and clears her throat. Anyway, Aoi, you're amazing. Going through so many people. What? That's really unexpected. After that, we go up to the roof and eat bread together. The sandwich Aoi recommended is really yummy. It's a fried roast pork sandwich, but the meat is piled up with many thin slices, making it really soft. Spread between the meat, there's a spicy mustard-based sauce. and this thinly spread spicy sweet sauce just tops things off perfectly. I want to eat this again, but there's no way I could handle taking on that crowd alone. No way. Sakura eats very little as usual. She just breaks off the end of a piece of bread and Aoi and Karen eat the rest. Well, I guess Karen eats enough for both of them, so it balances out or something. As usual, Karen puts mayonnaise on the bread. These mayoers really won't be satisfied until they put mayo on everything in the world. She brings that mayo bottle with her everywhere. I also apologize for slipping up on so many words right now. All done. I'm tired. Today's lessons are over. I never had to listen to so much Japanese at once before. It's not like I did a lot of physical activity, but I'm so exhausted I can't move. A bunch of my classmates talked to me today. I guess that's thanks for making up with Karen. My Japanese school life is going pretty well now. When I look around the classroom, it seems like a lot of these students aren't going home right away. Some people get together and discuss something while looking at the time. Others are slowly changing into their gym uniforms. The atmosphere is a unique mix of relaxed anticipation. Yeah, like, everyone seems restless, excited. I don't know, that's the feeling I'm getting. Oh, club activities. I've seen that in manga and anime. Japanese people have a rule that they have to join some kind of weird club, right? What club do you do, Sakura? Oh, the Go Home Club. I've heard of it. Japan has so many interesting clubs. Making going home into a club activity is so philosophical. Really? They talk about the Go Home Club so much in anime, I thought it must be a real club. I think I want to look at some of the clubs. If I see one that looks fun, I'll join it. After saying that, Karen takes her bag and leaves the classroom right away. She seems to be in quite a hurry. Always seems kinda confused. Would it be a bother? What clubs are you in? Oh, karate. Oh, I didn't know you did karate. There's a nice martial arts hall at Kiakai. I don't know. When she said we'll do karate, I figured that's where we'd go. But for some reason, she brings me away from the school. After walking for a while, we reach a riverbank. Aoi says she's going to change and goes into a space under the bridge. We checked to make sure no one was there, but she's defenseless. I'm kinda worried. I didn't peek. Anyway, talk about perfect timing. Is Karen actually here? Is she watching me from somewhere? Well, I can understand since so much happened between me and Karen, but that was really an accident. Got it? Anyway, I can't believe that petite little Aoi does karate. What a contrast. Karate is a Japanese martial art that uses punches and kicks as the main attacks. It spreads around the world along the judo throwing techniques. Fun fact for all of you guys out there, I'm actually a black belt in karate. Karate originated in the southern islands of Okinawa. If you trace the roots even further, I heard they reach back to China. There's a karate gym in my hometown too. Whenever I passed by, I always heard high-pitched yelling, plus lots of bangs and thuds. It sounded really scary in there. Oh, always in her karate uniform. A thingy. Oi, you look cute. Very cute. What? I think you're just plain cute though. By the way, Oi, why are you by yourself? I look around my surroundings. I don't see a single club member besides Oi. What? How come? Oh, okay. Oi stands up straight and bows. Then the entire atmosphere changes. Oi is just standing still, and yet everything around us suddenly seems to become tense and tingly. With a sharp shout, Oi strikes her fist out in front of her. I'm hardly entranced just from that. Her small fist slices sharply through the air. Right punch, left punch, then a right punch again. She broadly circles her right leg for a roundhouse kick, and then follows through with the force of it to rotate her body to the left. Now she raises her left leg for a roundhouse kick. Her body turns to the right. Sometimes slow, sometimes nimble, the expressions on Aoi's movements are ever changing like a kaleidoscope. Thrusting out her fist and sliding forward, she then suddenly drops as if she's throwing herself down to the earth. All her moves flow elegantly, flow together smoothly with no pauses in between them, unlike my speaking, which is terrible. I'm no martial arts expert, but even I can tell that Aoi has repeated the same movement tens of thousands of times. She's so on point and focused that the movement seems ingrained into her body. Eventually, after finishing the series of movements, Aoi gives a long sigh. Finally, she faces us and does a deep bow. Sakura and I can't help but applaud. Amazing, that was so cool! But man, how can it be this cool? You don't have any members. Let's see. To use your strength and help the weak. Of course, it's to help the weak who can't defend themselves. Strength without justice is just violence. That's why your heart is also important in martial arts. So then... Yeah, of course, if you get strong, isn't it natural to want to test it? Why? Karate without fighting anyone, what's the point of that? This is Zen. Non-violent karate? Oh. Oh. What? Cool. Cool, karate is so zen, like the Buddha obtaining enlightenment. Aoi, you'll discover the truth of the world by following this. Aoi, teach me the ways.
い地味だから大会とかも出れないよ。彼は短期留学生です。すぐに帰国してしまうのですから、どのみち大会や試合は関係ないのでは？
Yeah, I don't care about that. I think your karate is really cool, so I want to try it. Please. Please, Master.
今、なんて言った？
Shisho. Please take me as your apprentice.
僕が師匠。
Shisho. I don't know. Master, 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 please. Master. Hello.
そこまで言われたら仕方ないな。君を空手道愛好会に入れてあげようじゃないか。
Oh, really?
違う。空手道愛好会の活動中は僕のことは師匠と呼ぶこと。
Oh, got it, Master.
返事はオフだよ。
Yes, Master, yes.
よーし、僕の修行は厳しいよ。泣いて謝っても許してあげないからね。
Yes, Master. Yes. Thank you.
お二人ともとても楽しそうですね。
Alright, guys, I think we're going to end it there. We'll continue off with this in episode 5, but for now, this video has gone on for far too long. I'm out of water, and I'm super thirsty, and I'm tripping over all my words, so thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you're enjoying it, feel free to let me know, and I will see you on the next episode.